What's up, buddy? What you doing? What's up, Franklin? What's up, man? What you doing, bub? What you doing? Taters. What's you doing, buddy? Morning, everybody. Chad. Frank and Taters. Doss Farms. Let's see how this goes here. Hang on a second. Oh man, where did I leave their bowl? Izzy, you're gonna have to hang on a second. Hey, hold up. Whoop. Which way is he going? Which way is he going? He's going this way. He's going this way. Ah, you guys are huge. Look out. Izzy, you gotta come up here. You gotta eat. You gotta eat quick, Izzy. What's that, buddy? There we go. Little one. What's up, man? Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Did you get a little food? What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Can I touch? Nope. Izzy. Elbows off the table. Oh my goodness. If you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome and howdy. This is my lovely wife and I. 40 acres in northeast Oklahoma. We've got longhorns, pig, a donkey, a longhorn Angus, a Highland Angus, 3 boys, 3 dogs. I think that's it. What'd I forget? Frank, leave that pig alone. He's so mad. If I forgot anything, it's probably that Highland Angus and that red Charolais. Woo! Look at the little baby. Oh. Too funny, too cute. I need to get them some more hay, but I'm also trying to decide if I want to put more hay in there, because remember, when the 20 acres is finished, closed off, we're going to move all the cows in there. The bull, the cows, and the heifers. The babies are going to go to like a weaning pen with the 2 steers, Frank and Taters. And then there's not really going to be any animals that eat a bunch of hay in this pasture right here. It'll just be Lucy. And I don't know, I don't want to sit a whole bale of hay in there. So we'll see. I also just set up my round bale feeder. So I'm not sure if I want that in there or not. Hang on, let's go look at the creek real quick. Woo! We got a good amount of rain yesterday. It was pretty nice. As you can see, it turned everything green. So that's good. All of y'all that have been praying for us to get some rain, I appreciate it. Finally got it. No regrets. Now we're just gonna pray for some sunshine, which I think is coming tomorrow. And then a little bit more rain, and a little more sunshine, a little more rain. But most importantly, there's no temperature above 80 degrees in like the next 10 days. That's fantastic, man. I'm over the hot stuff. You boys are so good looking. You guys are so good looking. So I just threw them their cubes, and it's about 10 pounds worth. But that way they get some good 20% cubes, good growth food. I know it's about 10 pounds. I give or take 10 pounds. I give them 8 big scoops in my hands. Like how do I show this here? 8 big scoops, okay? 8 of them. I think they're pretty content. Got a trough, a smaller one for them. But I think they're gonna be moving to the other pasture once I get this fence done up top. So, not really gonna be a reason to put a trough in here because there already is one. So a lot of moving parts, you know, when you go from like, where we're gonna put this critter and that animal and all this, and then you add a 20 acre pasture, when you've kind of had a system, you got to reevaluate things. So that's what we're doing. But speaking of reevaluating, come on, Can-Am. Here's the gate. Here's the gate. I'm so excited to have this done. Does it go that way? All right. The consensus was we do need to paint the posts, at least with some Rust-Oleum. When Jeremiah was here and he built the original pins, that's like industrial strength, commercial grade, super duper paint. Like that paint probably won't ever need to be touched up, but spray paint might, but nonetheless, that's okay. Spray paint's cheap. That stuff he put on there wasn't cheap, but nobody can see this fence back here. What in the world? I'm hitting something. Huh? Is that what's stopping me? That's embarrassing. So if you guys didn't know, even when it says something, what are we doing here? That's too funny. So even if a vehicle is four-wheel drive, what that means is one wheel spins. One wheel is actually powered, unless you lock in the differential, which in most vehicles is going to be rear. In my truck, I've got a front and a rear. But in here, we've got a front and a rear. But yeah, I just had to log in. I just had to lock in my rear diff to go over a stick. Look, it even peeled out a little. Goodness. Yep, but we're going to, this is quite a ditch right here, and the calves could walk right under that. So we're gonna fill this in, probably just with some dirt right here. I don't see why not. We're gonna fill this in. I may even put a log or something down there and then cover the log up. I know it'll break down, but that's good earthy material, if you will, because I got a bunch of maple over there I could bury. And that way I won't need as much dirt to cover it. But that way the calves can't get under it. The longhorns aren't going over it. And should be good to go. But man, look at this. If you missed our last video, Jeremiah finished up all the fencing back here. And it looks amazing. Amazing. Now the reason we didn't have him do the top 330 feet is Ray and I have always dreamed about doing something pretty back there. Other than barbed wire. Not the barbed wire is not pretty. I mean, look what the man did. You can't tell me that's not pretty. That's real pretty. What? Hang on. Adler's little toy. That's got to be in here. I'll fight somebody over that. But look at it. Oh my goodness. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that smell too. Fresh rain on some timber that's been downed. I mean, all it has smelled like back here for like a month is moon dust, man. I mean, I've never smelled moon dust, but you know what I'm saying. Without rain, it was so nasty back here. And man, bless those guys for punching this out in the last week of summer. Literally, being that the first day of fall was a couple days ago. And I've mentioned this before, but you know the word fall and autumn? Speaking of, the leaves are gonna turn colors. It's gonna get real pretty back here. But yeah, here in America, well, let's do this. Over in the UK and other parts of the world, fall is known as autumn. It's when the last solstice happens or something like that. The last summer solstice or the winter solstice starts or whatever. You know what I mean? It's real eloquent, some scientific words behind it that I don't really understand. But here in America, we say fall because leaves fall down. There's a corner. Actually, you know what? Do I have some black spray paint? This ain't much, but let's do it anyway. Might even only get one post. So somebody suggested, we talked about the purple paint law. I don't know if you guys know what that is or not, but purple paint means no trespassing and no hunting. in Missouri. In Oklahoma, where we're at, that law doesn't exist, which I'm surprised because we're so close to the Missouri. Well, we're close to Kansas and Arkansas too. But rather than paint all these posts purple and signal something that doesn't represent anything in Oklahoma, because in Oklahoma, as of 2021, you don't even have to have signage. Trespassing is trespassing. It doesn't even have to be marked. You used to have to mark all your entry points, but now you don't. But I think what I'm going to do is paint these black, and then on my big trees that I've got like every 330 feet, I'll hang a sign that says like, you know, no hunting, no trespassing, you know, smile, you're on camera, wait for flash. See what I did there? But we'll see. This is not near enough paint to do hardly any of this. But we can give her a send and see how far she goes. Just keep the can moving, homie. See if we can get like a face paint on this side so that way you guys can at least see what it looks like versus what it was. I'm sure you guys will agree it'll look better. I think that's about as much paint as you can get out of there. Almost made it, but it's kind of a good comparison. Just the front side of this one versus that down there. Definitely looks better. Adds a little class, because that's what we're after back here is class. Whew. You know what I could do? I could paint the other side purple. Yeah. I mean, it's not like a mental block. It's not like I have something against purple. But I mean, the only people that need to see there's no hunting and trespassing would come from this direction. Purple on the outside, black on the inside. Just like some of y'all's hearts. I have no idea where that came from. Whatever. I really don't know. I just thought it was funny. It came out. That's what happens when Ray's not here. No filter. Man, this just gets prettier and prettier back here, folks. Look at that. Just look at it. Wow. Are you kidding me? Dude, this got to be the smartest bunch of cows and donkeys I've ever seen in my life. They're already here. That's incredible. Well, now hang on a minute. If you guys come over here, I can't get in there. You know what's gonna happen, right? So this is all new to them. They are really trying to figure out where I'm going now. Man, look at how thirsty all these trees were. Look how green that cedar is. My goodness. So we cut this path with our lane shark, and I'm super excited because that was the LS4, which is the latest and greatest manual mobility motion adjuster lane shark. But they're sending us the Hammerhead, which is all automatic. So if you're driving along and you're cutting at a right angle, and then all of a sudden you need to cut in like a mower deck position, like parallel to the ground, you just press a button. You just, that's super cool. It makes that noise too. Man, look at this view. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Wait a second. Right, first off, I had Case, my oldest boy, put a deer block out here the other night. We have a doe out here, like a 2-ton Tina, man. She is huge. way. And all this is fenced in, by the way. So they still getting in, those of y'all that were worried. We call this area the Meadow for a reason. Look at that. Now, if it wasn't cloudy, it might be a little prettier. But you can't tell me that's not pretty, man. That is so pretty. Ray and I had an idea. There we go, that's what I was looking for. We had an idea to put a picnic table out here. Like, this is inside the 20 acres. We had an idea to find the very middle of the 20 acre pasture. And we thought we'd put like a Kentucky 4-board fence around it. And, you know, just like a 16 by 16, but put a picnic table in the middle. Just somewhere you can come down here and sit and eat, feed the longhorns safely through the fence. There's no barbed wire to get cut on or nothing like that. Thought that'd be really pretty. Let us know what you think down below. I don't have a camera to catch them running, but we can film them running in. Come on, cow. Woo! Princess. Junebug. Miss Fiona, how you doing? Tipsy. You guys are so pretty. Phineas, the bag's empty, cuz. The bag's empty. Anybody else, I'd have got way out of his way. All right. You want to lick the bowl? There's nothing in there. You stinker. Here, you want to see for yourself? They're all over the ground, Phineas. Tipsy, that boy ain't right. It's Fiona. Good morning. Hey, there's nothing in there. All right, who didn't tell Beans the party was moving this way? Huh? Beans! Good morning, Glory. Beans, what's up, brother? Poor guy. He's getting some size to him, though. Finally. Those good, buddy? He's got to get him while he can. Beans! Look at that, man. Your belly's bigger than your head, finally. Oh. Meh. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. She's kind of ornery. Oh, look at the baby poo. Man, look at that view. And normally we feed in a little different spot, but they already were back there. Miss Bale. And there's actually a bag and a half of cubes. Frank and Taters basically get half of one to a quarter. But since it rained yesterday, this is real soggy. They don't really walk this fence line much, probably because there's like, I don't know, not much to eat there. She's looking bred, by the way. Not much to eat there. Because they don't walk it, there's hardly any dung, no manure. So it's a good place to feed when it rains. You don't really feed longhorns in troughs because you would need as many troughs as you have longhorns. Otherwise, they'd poke each other's eyes out. Howdy, it's been a few hours. Did you know that if you take your livestock trailer to Lowe's and pick up cement and 4x4s and 6x6s, they don't actually like that. Service would be a lot easier if you had a flatbed trailer. We could just sit them on there. Yeah, it would be. My middle name's not easy. Anyway, I have no idea what that means. Also, did you know that a group of crows is called a murder? So like that flock that we just saw, it's called a murder of crows. Do you know what it is when you see one or two crows, like not a full flock? Attempted murder. All right, let's do something serious, hang on. We've got a few holes dug, drilled, whatever you want to call it. Some easier than others, some not so easy at all. Yeah, as you can see by the color of that dirt, we hit straight clay, like real quick. Which is great if you want to put a pond out here someday. But if you're just trying to drill a hole, not so much. So yeah, that one, I don't know what I hit there. We're gonna measure it out, see how much I can move left or right. Still make it look okay. I think it's, let's see, 13 and 1 is 14, 12 and 1, carry the 9, 27 holes. I hope we have enough posts because I'm fading. Man, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, Ray's a little bit under the weather today too. But when this weather starts going, whoop, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, it just messes with us, man. So yeah, I'm gonna spare you guys watching me cry. And I'm just gonna put all these posts in a bag where it goes, and we'll go from there. I'm still torn, man. At first we were gonna do metal cabling, which is super heavy, robust, and not cheap. And we didn't feel like putting the money into the type of fence. We felt like putting the money into clearing the right-of-ways, the fencing that Jeremiah did. I'll put it this way. If we'd have done a cable fence about 300 feet long, it would have been twice the price of Jeremiah finishing the perimeter like he just did, twice. So 4 times higher just to do the cabling right here, the high-end cabling with pipe. And it's more material, it's more expensive. It's just how it is. It's not Jeremiah, it's not the steel company. It's just how it is. So we've been considering a Kentucky 4-board across here. We also have some poly vinyl fencing strands from ArrowQuip, but it's really made more for horses. And if I use that, I'm still gonna have to run a hot wire. If I do a true Kentucky 4-board, I think it'll look really pretty. It'll be a beautiful backdrop when these trees turn. The advantage, I need to show you guys that vinyl fencing we have, but it's smaller than a big pin. It's tiny, tiny. Like we'd have to put like 10 rows of it to make it look right. And it's almost gonna look invisible, which sounds cool. I don't know, man. It's not as robust. Like the cows don't really fight and argue. And you know, I'm gonna keep this mowed. I'm gonna keep it manicured. It's not like there's gonna be grass they're trying to eat this way or that way. It's 20 acres, okay? If I get one trying to eat grass over here, we're gonna eat that one. I'm not sure. So my other dilemma is if we go 4-board, we're using square posts, not round, because we like the look. It's done often, we like it. My post holes are 12 feet apart, which is more than sufficient. The T-posts are only 12 feet apart. And I know typically when you do the Kentucky 4-board, you do like 8 feet and then you get a 16-foot board and you overlap and all that yada yada, blah, blah. Don't care, okay? Doing what I want. Ask my mom. Been doing that my whole life. Post every 12 feet. Kentucky 4-board. I mean, technically I could order 24-foot boards, right? Or the 20s. I'm not sure. We're just gonna run it right down here, and I'm not taking it all the way to the black post, and I'm not taking it all the way to the pink post because we're gonna have gates right there, some intersections. Stay tuned, we're gonna sort this out one way or another. But I'm kind of stalling because I don't really want to carry all these, but nobody's home. Back up, back up, back up. Especially you, because I know that all of this could only have been done by a wiener. Savage. That's your dog. Yeah.
He's just cute.
He's your dog.
I know.
You know, it's funny. The dogs bark at the cows because they think the cows are weird looking, but the cows are totally staring at the dogs like, what are those things? Yeah. I mean, if I didn't know what a dog was and I saw Oscar, I'd be like, what is that? Whoop, hummingbird. 2, 3 posts. That's all I know. Yeah, 3 posts. I just stuck them in the hole, see them?
Yeah, I see it.
They're not cemented in or anything. And there's actually 25 bags of concrete in that trailer, and it's waterproof-ish. So those will be heavy tomorrow.
Oh my.
No, it'll be okay. This rain's going to end in like, I'm surprised it's still going.
I was just about to say, where did it come from? Because I didn't think it was supposed to rain today.
I don't know. It said rain. I got a notification that said rain starting in your area. And then right after that, it said rain stopping in 5 minutes.
Okay, well, in some of the heavy rain we got the other day, I shocked the pool this morning.
I love buying pool chemicals. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do.
Almost over. I'm going to close it this weekend. Yeah, we use the pool all the time, but
we do.
Everyone's like, don't you use that pool? Yeah.
Well, I to be fair,
we don't film it.
To be fair, I don't think that they were actually curious, like, to watch us swim, because I don't know why anybody would want to watch me swim, or my floaties, or, yeah, they just want to see what color my floaties are. I think the reason is you've done such a great job of keeping it clean.
Oh.
The people are like, there's no way they use that if it's that clean. But true story, it's that clean and we use it. They not.
The dirt mess is still on the deck. I know you saw that. I'll clean it when I get to it, okay? I ain't worried about it. Nobody can see it but me.
No, she won't.
Well, y'all
She's
see
hoping,
it, but I ain't
you know what
worried
we're
about
hoping?
it.
We're hoping Oscar just gets in a tizzy and drags it all off the deck. That'd be great. Like, did you know
that's
that?
true too.
There's like a pile of Kong toys and a tennis ball over there that we just kicked around the deck for weeks, but then he gets upset and takes them off the deck, and we're like, hey, no, we don't have to pick them up. So that's what I'm waiting on. But yeah, there's 3 posts right there. Tomorrow there will be 25 posts over there. And we also have somebody's coming to hang out tomorrow. Is that okay?
Oh.
That's okay, right?
Yeah, I mean, ew.
I'll tell you, they'll have to tune in. It's actually not a family member.
Oh.
Surprisingly, yeah, it's somebody else. Yeah, you have no idea. So, well, they're coming to do a little bit of work, and I was like, yeah, you can do that.
What?
So, I know, right?
So, wait a second.
You have no idea. Just go with it. Because then they'll guess. Don't know what I'm guessing yet. But anyway, we're trying to build this fence and finalize it so we can get everybody back there. But it was also really, really, really wet, and I did not want to dump concrete in those holes today. And one more day is not going to hurt them. I put out another bale of hay, and I did decide, I think we're going to do Kentucky 4-board instead of the PVC. You know, the cables. Oh. Well, I think the cables. I think we're asking for it. I think we're gonna have cows.
He's done a lot of thinking today, apparently.
I think we're gonna have cows on our back porch if we use that
Walmart,
PVC.
I went to Sam's.
Whoa!
Oh,
Don't
man.
act like I didn't. I put stuff. I put stuff in the cart for grocery pickup too. So don't act like we went in and walked around for hours and hours. But anyway.
You've been thinking without me though.
Well, if I gotta build it, I gotta think it through. No, the PVC, I'm worried it's not gonna be strong enough. Because here's what we're up against. Right now, if they were to shove each other or whatever, it's not that the barbed wire stops them, but that PVC stretch line made for horses is not gonna stop them at all. And someday we may have a bison in there. I was thinking a lot today. But yeah, someday. So we'll see. Yeah, we did buy the biggest tree they have at Hobby Lobby. It's amazing. They just saw the video of us putting it together. They haven't seen anything.
Their Christmas stuff's half off, y'all.
They haven't seen anything. I just gotta walk them in there in a second.
Go to Hobby Lobby and get your Christmas stuff right now.
Yep. But we'll say see you later right here because the boys are inside playing and I'm sure there's music or something like that. But we will walk you in the house and show you the tree all lit up. It's really, really pretty. Ray rearranged the whole front room. Looks amazing. Feels bigger. I really appreciate it. So, and she's a little under the weather because I got her sick. But I don't know how I got her sick. I only go to Tractor Supply and Lowe's. Yep, she hasn't kissed me for like the last 2 days, and she still got sick. So we could have been kissing the whole time.
Carter's stuffy too. He's stuffy. You had a sore throat. Now I have all of it.
Yep. Mom life. All right. I think that's it. We're going to get out of here, but we'll show you the tree before we do. But stay tuned. Somebody's coming to hang out tomorrow. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces.